This is a good experiment for what I was going to say. What I'm saying is that as we come to Satsang, we're learning how to meet everything in life with as much spaciousness as possible. Now, I don't want to say meet it completely as space, because that also becomes then an expectation, resistance, with as much spaciousness as possible. So there could be some events which are appearing in front of us, and it can seem like when they are happening, all our attention is sucked into them. But it is never true that you are contained in any event, but it can seem like it. As we are not believing our interpretation about them, as we are not buying what the mind is saying about them, you see that naturally more spaciousness will come. Naturally, you will find the spaciousness which is already there actually. Same thing with thoughts. If you meet them as space, then we meet them as somebody who wants them. We meet them as if we need them. And that's why they seem to cause some trouble. What if you were to meet everything as space? And spaciousness is one of the primary attributes of consciousness, because it is so unlimited. It is naturally that which contains all things. So this big space, unlimited sense of beingness, is what you naturally are in this moment. And when the mind comes and says, but me, just allow it to come and go in your own space. But this can't be it. Allow it to come and go in your spaciousness. But this doesn't help anything. Allow it to come and go in your own space. Have I got it? Allow it to come and go in your spaciousness. Because we can hear about positionlessness every day. Is it still there? Sound is still bad? Allow it to. Still bad or manageable? Or... we can go back to normal. So what I was saying is that we speak about positionlessness. We hear about positionlessness. And positionlessness is actually this full spaciousness. When I say motionless existence, we're talking about this full spaciousness. And you all know this by now, at least as a concept. Because in the last so many weeks, at least once, I talk about this part. And yet you're noticing the habit to take on position. Noticing the habit to take on position in spite of hearing about positionlessness, motionlessness. And this is why we have satsang every day. Because I know that this habit has been nurtured, nourished by consciousness itself for a long time in the play. And that is why Guruji says that satsang is rehab for God. by God. Consciousness itself is playing this game. Consciousness itself is identifying as the limited one. Consciousness itself is coming in the aspect of the form of the master and reminding itself that it is not limited and that nothing has ever happened to it. The you to which anything has ever happened is not the real you. All our grievances, they belong to nobody. And as long as we continue to make portraits of this me, and we add on special qualities to this me. Oh, this me is not the doer. This me is like this me is like that. It is still a fallacy. There is no me like this. There is no individual I. So if what is happening in satsang is that you're getting additional special things to add to the me, you see? If that is what is happening, then better we start fresh. I am saying that there is no landing place for any of this. There is no landing spot. It is just appearances moving in space. The landing spot is just a belief where it lands. The me, where it lands. I am this way, I am that way. It's just a notion. It's just a concept. There is no such entity there. It is just presumed. The mind will point to the circumstantial evidence and say, oh, this body is me. Why is this not me? And then you ask, so out of your last 5 problems, how many were related to the body? Money, body doesn't care about. Relationship, body doesn't recognize another. Health of the body itself is not concerned with. And our most powerful concept at this time, freedom. Definitely, body has no motion. It is just an innocent instrument sitting here. You have to become free. I find no chains. You see? So to use the appearance of these sensations called the body as evidence of the me is pure fallacy. Because all the things that you seem to care about, the body wants nothing to do with. So who is that one who wants freedom? When you go looking for this one, you naturally find this great spaciousness instead. And when you are finding this spaciousness, the mind is saying, I'm finding nothing, I'm finding nothing. Where are you roaming to find nothing? Yeah, I look, I find nothing. What is the space in which you look? You say, I look inside. Inside what? You don't know anything. Maybe I look inside. Say, I say, inside what? And many will say, I look inside the body. But if you're looking inside the body, you will find flesh, blood, bones, all these kind of things. What is this inside that you're looking? Does this outside appear outside this inside? You say, I'm looking inside. And this outside, it appears outside this inside? It doesn't. That's why I'm saying that. Don't trust this mind, it knows nothing. We're just speaking a lot of nonsense and we keep buying into these stories. And the biggest nonsense is that I must be a limited entity somewhere. Nobody has found this one. Nobody has found this one. The price has gone up over the 4 years. We've gone from some dollars to $100 to $1,000 to $2,000 for anybody who can produce this person. Nobody has done it because there is no such entity. There is nobody like this. This me is just a notion. How long have you not had enough? But what about me? What's in it for me? When will I be free? What are you doing to me? Out of 7 billion, 6.99999 billion will have some offering to help the me. I have nothing for this me. But I have something for you. If you take off the mask of me, you will see this. But if you keep going with this Maha Mantra of the ego, what's in it for me? There is just nothing here for this me. Everything is catering to the non-existent one. It is only in Satsang that you are being reminded of the truly existent one. Only in Satsang are you hearing that God is here. You don't have to get to God. You are it. This is the only existent being. And in fact, you're being reminded that even before this I am, you are. Even before consciousness, the absolute, you are. And it is completely clear and apparent to you right now. No matter what your mind is saying. This truth is not such a weak truth that it just goes away. It is always just here. You are it.